Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Nooe here with Nooe Lawn Care. We have a rainy day, and we have a mower that won't stay running. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. This is a cousin, brought me the mower. It runs for a little bit and then it'll shut off. It runs like crap for a little bit and then it'll shut off. Let's see if we could give you a little example here. Alright, and there it goes. That was full throttle the whole time, and she just dies. This thing does have, well, easy start, auto choke system. One pull, well, two pulls for this old guy. But same deal as our Honda over there. I think that's the issue. Something with that auto choke system is the issue, but let's get into it and let's start playing around. Alright, we're gonna check the oil filter first, or air filter first, excuse me, and that is definitely not the issue. It runs good. I mean, it runs for the first little bit and then it shuts off, so I know I've got plenty of fuel coming in that line right there. I wouldn't blame it on a clogged line. Let's check our spark plug 1 single. I don't know if y'all could see that. It's definitely seen better days, but it's decent. I wouldn't chalk that up to the issue because, like I say, obviously it's running very first. Alright, well, let's check this gas and then yeah, start pulling that carb off. Alright, 10 mil takes off the air box. And the carburetor at the same time, huh? Oh, come on. if you've ever watched the channel before, I do not like carburetors. Never have, never really will. But there's got to be something going on with this guy to where she's not wanting to do what she needs to do. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so what I'm looking at, and again, I'm just throwing crap at the wall because I don't really know what I'm doing over here with these carburetor, but I feel like once this guy comes all the way up, it's spring loaded, so it should not stick. You know what I mean? She's coming all the way up but not coming back down on her own. It gets stuck right there, and it's that plunger. See if you can see that going in and out, but when it goes all the way in, it just gets stuck. I don't think it moves or it twists. I think it's just, and maybe it's supposed to do that. Again, I don't know, but I'm gonna spray this a little bit with some fluid film. My next half a thought would be this pin down here coming out of the body, whatever, the throttle body, whatever that is, but it kind of looks broken. I don't know if that's supposed to. I know you can't really see it, kind of a little bit. I don't know. Let's dig a little bit more into this and see what we can find. Okay, so pulled everything apart. Well, for the most part, I pulled what you saw apart and greased it up for what I could, pulled that pin out. You know, it seemed a little stuck, but not bad. I'm curious if that did anything. Just curious. Let's see. This thing is starting to be a little too smart for my dumb butt. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, did a few more things off camera. I don't know, boys and girls, I don't know. Like I say, on the back side of this, coming out of the motor is a pin. It's got a little bit of wax inside there. Once that wax gets warm from the exhaust, it expands, it pushes that pin out and pushes on that plunger, whatever it is, and activates, well, you can't really see it. Well, yeah, you can. That one little silver lever right there, that's your choke. As I'm messing with it, you can, you know, get back there and grab it and pull it off, and it runs great. But then you let it go slowly or whatever you need to do, and it's stuck back on and it runs like crap. Let me see if I can mimic that with just a little oh wait, here we go. Seems like it fixed itself. Oh, nope, don't let me lie. See what I mean? There's something with that choke, because of as I'm able to pull that little lever right there, that guy right there, it's running good, but then it kicks back on or lays back over from the opposite position I'm pulling, and it don't do anything. It stays choked and it's not doing what it is told. I'm tempted, maybe try a new carburetor. Some of those carbs really aren't too expensive, so it's kind of worth it just to throw it in there. I think he got this mower for free from a buddy anyways. Alrighty, I cheated. I bit the bullet, bought a new carb, thanks to our good friends up at Nooe Power Equipment. Helped us out with that. The throttle linkage was a little different, so he had to change that out and threw it right on for us. So I'd like to say that I fixed this, but I did not. I helped, but a new carb and our guys at Nooe knocked it out for us. I gave it a good little bath and sharpened the blade a little bit. Oil, like I say, is still good on it. I think he just changed it. Air filter, all that stuff is fine, so I'm not going to mess with it. It does it does have a little toe out issue. That is not the GoPro, that's the actual mower itself. I think the front wheels are bent, but whatever, you know, if he wants to, he can bend those back in. The belt for the self-propel seems nice and tight. Everything works good for it. Yeah, there it is, there it is. Knock on wood, we got a good running mower. Let's fire it up, make sure she's still running and looking good. I got my dogs in the back going crazy. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I like it when a plan comes together, but that's all we got for you. Oh, no, not that one, this one. That's all we got for you today. We greatly, greatly appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we will catch you in the next one.